8 clean sheets in a row, 9 wins in a row, back to back. Come on, you Arsenal. That is my Arsenal. Now, this only means that Arsenal has reached its record of having the most clean sheets. 8 clean sheets. The last time Arsenal was able to do this was in the year 1903. That far. 1903. It is happening again in 2025. This is Arsenal. And I'm super excited with Arsenal. Now, this game, Arsenal has won 3-0, comfortable win against Slavia Prague. I am just super excited for the fact that we have won, and especially based on the fact that the game was played away. And another reason is due to the fact that we had so many injuries getting into this game. There was no Gyökeres, there was no Zubimendi who was suspended, there was no Martinelli on this game, there's no Odegaard. So many players, but we have managed to figure out a way on how to score. And by the way, the replacement of Gyökeres, who is Merino, has scored 2 goals. 2 goals, 2 from open play, 2. And then, of course, 1 from Bukayo Saka, courtesy of a penalty. And clearly, that was a penalty. Was it? If it was on the Premier League, probably maybe people would argue that the ball came off the body before it hit the hand. But again, on the Champions League, anything that, I mean, the hand was not in its natural position, and anything that hits the hand, it's always a penalty. It's always a handball, and which leads to a penalty. So for me, that is a clear penalty. And then, of course, we've played so well on this game. We were in total dominance. There's nothing much that, David Raya was doing on that game, apart from only 1 shot on target that happened towards the end of the game. And then, of course, we were in total control in terms of the midfield, in terms of the attack, in terms of the defense. We were getting the second balls, possession. Everything was in favor of Arsenal. That is just a team that is so ready to win cups. That is a 5-star performance from Arsenal. And trying to get even on how players have played, starting from Bukayo Saka, just too brilliant tonight. That first half on its own, Bukayo Saka had 4 shots on target. And then, of course, on the second half, I think he had like 1 or 2 there and about. Declan Rice performance again, just too good. Very mature performance. The fact that he has got a yellow card, and should he get another yellow card, was going to make him miss the next game, and plays like that, with that confidence, with that vigor. That is a mature player. That is a true Arsenal player. That is a signing and a half that Arsenal got in Declan Rice. And of course, you check on other players like Nogard. Today, I like the fact that he was closing in on those spaces on the midfield, closing on those gaps in the midfield, playing so well. And then, of course, going to even Trossard. Trossard was also very brilliant tonight. Remember, he has an assist on his name tonight. And if you check even on the defense, Gabriel Magalhaes, as always, very brilliant, very present. Saliba, every player was just too good tonight. And I really enjoyed seeing them play. Even the substitutes were just too good. Now, this only means that Arsenal is comfortably sitting on top of the Champions League table. But that one is subject to how these games are going to go. Remember, PSG is playing with Bayern. And then, of course, you've got Real Madrid that is playing with Liverpool. So, depending on how the games are going to go, chances are that Arsenal could actually end on this Champions League week on top of that table, which is actually very advantageous to Arsenal. Basically, we are in a position where we just are very ready to finish on top 8, which is added advantage. I really hope that even as we get to other games, we are going to win. Remember, next we are having Bayern Munich to play against. And right now, it only means that we have won 4 out of 4 matches that we've played. And should we even win 2 games, just 2 games, anyhow, and lose the other 2, anyhow, we have a very huge chance of actually qualifying on top 8 on that Champions League table. Anyway, I'm just too excited as an Arsenal fan tonight for this win. Very, very amazing win. Very brilliant. Let's see what Sunderland is going to bring next before you go to the, international break. It is what it is. That is football for you.